All right, cool. What are we going to do now? What I was going to do is I think I'm going to do another steam scenario. So got the strainer there. Worst winter of all. We could do that. Spirit of Steam, Liverpool to Crew. We could do really reliable rescue. A stranded train is phoned through for help. Go and lend a helping hand. That would be pretty cool to do. We could probably do that, I reckon. We could do that. Way different this time from the others in the past on how to do free play. Okay. Cool. Well, I'm glad that it helped you. I'm very glad that it helped you. But what I am going to do, I think we'll do a reliable rescue scenario. But I'm going to make a cup of coffee because my coffee ran out. So I'm going to go and make myself a cup of coffee really quickly. I hope you guys don't mind. All right. Steam trains it is. Now, I've only driven a steam train once. So keep that in mind. Not sure whether I'm going to remember how to do it. All right, so we're going to do the reliable rescue. It's about 45 minutes. Let's get started on this scenario and see how we go. Sorry about that. Running off to grab a coffee, but it is coffee after all, right? Let's go and rescue some people from goblins for Shaz's sake. For Shaz's mental health. Welcome, crew. Signalman has phoned in to let us know about a failed Jubilee at Acton Bridge. Julio, so this is the beast that we are. Run a light loco up to lend a hand. Cool. Doesn't look like a light loco to me. Thank you. You were worried about them. All right, lovely. Let's uncouple these vehicles. Where's the uncoupling? Over here. It's over the other side, isn't it? Can we get under? No, we can click there to uncouple. Beautiful. So yeah, it's so it'll be interesting to see how I actually go. All right, here we go. Beautiful. So we've got the reverser. We need to set that forward to about 75%. All right, that'll be good. Gonna ask for that extra percent. There we go. Lovely. Open the regulator. Yep. That's got to go to off, I think. Yep. No worries. And got to open the cylinder cocks. You know, one thing about driving steam trains. The one thing about driving steam trains is you've got to use the whistle. You've got to use the whistle. Cylinder cocks are closed. So basically, when the train's sitting idle, check the yards out. It's so cool. When the train's sitting idle, you basically, your cylinder cocks, which are at the front, that push the cylinders to rotate the wheels, they fill up with water. So basically what happens is you've got your cylinder cocks here, and what it does is when you're sitting idle, they fill up with water. So you've got to have your cylinder cocks open And that blows all of the water out and produces stream. No worries, Sticky. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for hanging out. I appreciate it very much. It was nice to have you here. Have a great sleep. Have a great sleep. Put a little bit more in. So I contacted, so I've contacted and requested a pile of DLC for this from Dovetail quite some time ago, but unfortunately they haven't given me any, because there's some other Steam Train scenarios and stuff that I would really like to get hold of as well. So but then I'm not a major player, so the only wish we could do is the whole route from top to bottom or the other way around. You probably will be able to do that, you know. But my pleasure, Sticky. My pleasure. I'm glad that it helped in some sense, anyway. Better get a little bit more of that whistle happening. Let's get a little bit more speed up, shall we? Seeing as how we can. Steam trains are just the bomb, aren't they? Look at that, it's awesome. Modeled really, really well too. We're going around there. I don't know. They tend to. They don't tend to like do too much work on something after it's been released. So you could look in the creators club and see if anybody's actually done that. But I reckon you probably could do the whole lot. I reckon you could probably set it up the whole lot yourself. Like when I just did it, we didn't look right into it. So I'm not sort of sure whether you could. Ladies, evening, afternoon. But I reckon you probably could. So I'd get in it, I'd have a squiz at it, and work it out. So Saturday night, my Saturday night, which is yours. If you're in the States, it'll be your Saturday morning, Sticky. My Saturday night, 9 p.m. Australian Central Standard Time. So I stream on Tuesday nights, 9 p.m. Australian Central Standard Times. Thursdays, 10 a.m. Australian Central Standard, and then Saturday nights at 9 p.m. Australian Central Standard. And then sometimes I throw little bits and pieces in, but head over to my YouTube, head over to my Discord. You'll get, if one of you guys could throw in the Discord and YouTube link, then especially on the Discord, you'll get notifications when I go live. So, because I go live on Thanks Nerg, because I go live on, I actually go live on Discord as well. I stream on Discord quite a lot as well. So. Yeah, 9 p.m. Australian Central Standard Time. So, thanks, Sticky. I'll put a little bit more oomph into this train. Now we're getting some shit happening. Shovel, shovel, my friend. Well, welcome to the Discord. Just keep your eye on there because I ping when I go live on Discord. I ping when I go live on Twitch, so you'll be able to see when that happens if you follow the stream channel. So she's bouncing around a lot, isn't it? Yeah, we've got it happening now. I know, I keep hitting the whistle. I can't help myself. I can't help myself. Can probably bring that down to about 24% now. That'll prevent us from using up too much water, I do believe. A fair bit of speed happening. He's shoveling away. She is shoveling away. Something shocking. The air horn in the big trucks in real life. Every time you go through a town in the middle of the night, fire off the horn, Eagle. Yeah, it depends on where it's sticky. It depends on where in the States you are. So, ACST. Let's do some coasting now, I think. Wow, this is bouncing around so much. I feel like I'm going to derail. Here in Central Time in Texas. Found it interesting that they modelled the fireman and a female, not trying to be sexist. So just, yeah. Woke. What they could have done though is they could have made her bum a little bit better. Not being sexist. You used to have a train air horn on your pickup. Nice. Like a whistle. Let's get a little bit of brake pressure in because we're starting to go downhill now. I feel like we're a little out of control. Be around 6:30 a.m. There you go. See that? There you go. Sticky. For your motorcycle. Just going to bring this speed down a little bit, I think. Just get this under control a bit. I kind of feel like we're a little bit out of control. Yeah, I know it's a bit early, but it's kind of 9 p.m. my time. So, and I usually go for about 4 or 5 hours on a Saturday night as well, Sticky. So. I'd actually like to do a steam one during the night. We might try that at some point. Even if we pull train horn, air compressor and all, nice. Even if we create our own scenario and do it at night, it would be pretty cool. I think last time we drove the steam trains, we were last time we drove the steam trains, we did a passenger scenario where we learnt to drive. No worries, we'll see you then, Sticky. Again, thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it very much. It was interesting. Yeah, you have a good sleep. Interesting in what way, Nick? Alright, 7.5 miles to go. Feel like we're doing well. Can't help doing the whistle. I just can't help it. The old cars driving along the road. Old Morrises or something. Everybody in their old time clothes on the platforms. She's still shoveling away. Gosh, she'd have some muscle, wouldn't she? The lamp in the cab lit the cab well. She's just blasting down pitch black tracks. Yeah. Do you know what? That's one thing that they've never got right in this is the light. Is the lights on the front of the train. Some are good, like the freight, like we just did. Fantastic. The lights work really, really well, and all that type of stuff. But some of them, I tell you, you put the headlights on full, and you can't see anything at night. Still, the English ones are like that. The old English, class 46s. Are they 46s? Still cruising though. Certainly a bit easier because we're driving without any load at the moment, but that'll change soon, I'm pretty sure. And there's some that are just too dim, or you've seen one where they were so bright you suffered retina damage. Serious? Wow. Right, so we're still within this speed limit, within this 90-mile speed limit, but I just feel like it was getting too fast. So, excuse me, sorry. I had to sneeze. Ramming speed. Ram those goblins. Ram those goblins, Shaz. So I'm guessing once we get up here, we're going to have to connect to these things and drag them back again. Plenty of coal there. We are going to have to start slowing down soon because we're only sort of 3.5 miles out now. So it's crazy how we're picking up speed going uphill. 4 miles, I'll be fine. Yeah, possibly pulling them into a siding, true. As far as I'm aware, once you get moving, you need to bring that the reverser back as well. Still can't remember how to hang out of these windows. I think Spurk worked it out last time. And I can't remember what he worked out. Arrow keys. Aha. That's a bit. There we go. Thanks, Nerg. Thanks, Nerg. You did what? You were just what you normally do. You were just a legend, Spurk. You've been a legend. Lies. All right, so we're 1.2 miles out. Start slowing down in a sec. We've got a 15 coming up soon, so we can slow this down just a little bit more. There we go. Nice. So it looks like we've got to hook up to this consist up here. Look at that. It's freaking beautiful. It seriously is. I love steam trains. Steam trains are awesome. Such a great screenshot there too. Oh yeah, we're going in front, are we? in. They do. They do. I as I said, I requested the there's some Steam DLC, and I requested that from them. But I don't think I'm good enough for them. I think Dovetail only give out keys for DLC and stuff if you're somebody who just does train sim all the time, or most of the time. Look at that. How lovely is that? Acton Bridge. But it looks like that beast is broken down. A little bit more of that. And Disco's having a bark. I think now they've brought Steam into it, I think you'll start seeing a lot more Steam DLC. Cool. Like that. Perfect. Proceed at restricted. Yep, we can do that. Proceed at restricted speed. The speed the speed is like 90. It's showing 90. They did bring that one out. That's the one that I've requested a key for as well. Well, I've requested a key for a lot of them, but that's one of them. Just roll it in. Nice. I wonder whether we're going to continue the passenger service. Little puffs. Did they? I never did any Steam in Classic. Excuse me. A little bit more. Okay, couple to formation. Roger, will do. Let's bring him back a little bit. Let him roll in. Cool. Hopefully we'll be able to couple that up. Yep, all right there. That's the derail valley coupling system right there. We've got to go and unload our passengers now. Sit in the driver's seat. Bring that through to 75. Get those cylinder cocks open. Lovely. Get that excess water out of the cylinder cocks. Try and get a little bit of speed up. Come on. Set the ejector to closed. Off we go. Bring the cylinder cocks back in again. So we've got 6.5 miles. Get a screenshot of that as well. Yeah, I played Railroads online for a while on stream and stuff, and I didn't overly enjoy it. I kind of didn't overly enjoy it. Like, I had a bit of fun on it and stuff, but just wasn't, I don't know. Okay, so everything is all right. I think Nerg, if you want to do steam, I reckon Derail Valley is the one to do steam on. If you want to really get into steam. I've been leaning more and more and more towards getting Derail Valley with all the changes that they've made and stuff. And the steam engines in Derail Valley, you've got to fill them with water, you've got to fill them with coal. You've got to really do absolutely everything. You've got to fire the fire up, like light it, put your coal in, light the fire. You've got to boil your water, get your steam built up, all that type of stuff. You've got to turn on all of your dynamos. You've got to turn on, you've just got to. It's pretty well fully simulated. So ran out of water without making it out of the harbour. It's because you've got to. You've got your valve. What valve is it called? I think it's your isolating cock. I think, and if you have your isolating cock open, you've really got to monitor it. There's one, I can't remember exactly, but there's one specific cock that if you have it open, it'll burn heaps more coal and it will use heaps more water. So you emptied it completely. And you've also got to remember in Derail Valley, the gauge that shows the water shows how much water you have, dependent entirely on whether you're facing uphill or downhill or whether you're on a flat. So it's never super accurate. So bugged out on you. Half the train just came off the track, but still visually, really. Bloody hell. I watched that person to whom's name we never mention on the channel do a tutorial on driving it. And it was a pretty in-depth tutorial. That big update's made a huge difference to it, apparently. Like, I was never interested in it, but now I'm starting to get really interested in it. Still just too expensive though. Yeah, you see, on sale for $14 US. I've never seen it on sale over here. I've never caught it on sale for anything decent. Like, it's nearly $60 for me. Like $58 or something. And of course, at the moment, the Aussie dollar against the US dollar is pretty poor as well, so paying even more for that shit. I really like the idea. I wish Train Sim had a very similar concept where you could actually earn money and stuff, and yeah. I mean, doing these timetables and these scenarios and stuff, they're pretty good. Some of them are pretty good. The ones that don't bug out are pretty good anyway. Yeah. Look at that. How cool is that? Pumping her uphill. Trying to pump her uphill anyway. She's going to be shoveling for her dear life, I think. Yeah, it is too. It's having a bit of a spasm. There we go, it's working now. Didn't notice that. We're losing speed rapidly. Going up this 1% slope. I'm pretty small. I'm pretty sure you're supposed to have the ejectors not fully open when you're actually going relatively fast. But don't quote me on that. No worries, Nerd. At the 50% mark about. It's about the 50% mark. Cows! Seem to be wonder what the V pressure is. Just want to have a look at what the V pressure is. Options, settings, HUD and gameplay. No. Screen, no. Controls. Screen. Thought there was a way we could actually have a look at thought there was a way that we could actually have a look at the like what the screen layout says. Could turn that off. But it doesn't look like a yeah, no, there was there. Control guide, HUD guide. There we go. Steam HUD. I want to know what this one is. That's the boiler pressure. So the boiler pressure is down and it needs to be up. That's the damper. That's the steam chest pressure there. And the cylinder cocks. Okay. Coal shoveling rate, water injector flow rate. So the boiler pressure is down. How do we build the boiler pressure up? More coal, I guess. Pressure's going up now. We were losing pressure when we were going up the hill. Good night. Night, Eagles. Enjoy. Congratulations, buddy. It was great to see you again as well. It was awesome to see you again. Line with the reverser full forward, so I should have had it down. Should have had it lower. Should have had it sitting at about 30, which is 25, 30 where I normally have it. I'm guessing. Yeah, hopefully. Absolutely, Eagles. Thanks so much, mate. Look after that little boy. There we go. Pressure's going up now. Yeah, that was my mistake. That was definitely my mistake there, Nerg. And thanks for the sub for the 8 months as well, Eagles. I appreciate it very, very much. Okay, our pressure's up where it needs to be now, I think. Come on, slow down, slow down, slow down. It's not wanting to stop. It got me a little bit worried there for a sec. Ah, no, you're shitting me. I was looking at the stopping marker. I was looking at the stopping marker. God, that's annoying. With the back stopping point, yeah. That was really annoying. The bad, yeah. I was actually watching the little icon. I was watching that little icon, and it was like, because that was my stopping point for the end of the scenario. Those goblins really are dangerous. I think they exploded. Let's see if we can build a little bit more pressure up. There we go, we're building up a bit of pressure now. But we're going downhill anyway, so. And I can't remember what that one was. A guide, steam. That's the steam chest pressure. this down. It did. It popped a failure before I hit the marker exactly. That was a bit annoying, to be honest. Because it's not going to let me finish the scenario unless I hit the marker, as far as I'm aware. So I don't know how we're going to finish the scenario. Yeah, I think the more you drive it, probably the better you get at it. Most definitely, like, well, obviously, but in that controlling your boiler pressure and your you gotta provide a fair bit of breakage as well to slow this beast down. Yeah, it's right on, isn't it? That'll do for now. Open those cocks. Can't remember what buttons they were that Nerd told me. Out they come. Do we have any posters, or have we already done them? I think we've already done them because we've been to this station, haven't we? Okay, beautiful. Lock those doors. Speak up siding. Cool. In we go. Blast that water out of there. 6.1 miles. Got a bit of slippage there. Where's my sanding? It's here somewhere. No, we're doing all right. Oh, now I'm going to have to do screenshots of that. Are you shitting me? I think 75%. Get yourself moving, bring it back as soon as you possibly can, and just find that, yeah, just finding that balance is tough, but obviously doable. Cylinder cocks are closed. Shadow going across the bridge, that's pretty cool. Bring that pressure up a little bit. Because it's affecting your speed quite a bit as well, isn't it? The caboose. A little caboose. Pressure's coming up again. We've got a 20 mile an hour coming up. Come on, slow down, slow down. She's not slowing down, is she? We're about 8 k's over the speed limit by the time we go through here. 6. That pressure build up while we're coasting through here. It's probably a good idea to let it build up while you're coasting as well. Significantly over the speed limit. Indeed we were. We're doing uphill now as well. We're not losing too much pressure. We're sitting on 24% at the moment. We're getting past. A bit of that speed going. Yeah, keeping them going uphill is it's a bit of a struggle, isn't it? Like it's a there we go. We're on flat land again now. As long as you keep it rolling, I guess. Oh, there's a long freeze. I wonder what. Do you have any particular buttons that do that? Don't think so. Let that pressure build up a little bit while we've got some speed happening. Regulator in. Your balance and brakes, reverser, regulator, exactly. But fun. But fun. See our pressure is kind of going, now it's going down. You got that V, that little V arrow pointing backwards. Now it's pointing forward, so sitting at 20% with 44%, then it's pushing forwards, it's pushing upwards, which means that the pressure's increasing. So sitting at about 20%, you can see down in the bottom left-hand corner this little V here. When it's pointing up, we're gaining pressure. When it's pointing down, we're losing pressure. At the moment, we're sitting at about 20% on the forwards. On the forwarder, and it's gaining pressure. So while we've got 44% of regulator open. Oh, stretch. Now, if we bring in some more regulator. That's borderline, so right there. It's borderline, so it's kind of holding its pressure at 70%. %70 on that, 20% on that. Now it's increasing its pressure. Now we go up a little bit and to 85%, and it reduced pressure for a sec, but now it's increasing its pressure again. So if we're at 100% and 20% on that, up a 0.5 slope, then we're kind of maintaining a speed. Actually, we're speeding up very slowly, but we're speeding up nonetheless. Now, if I move that up more than that, say to 25% or 30%, you can see the arrow, you can see we're losing pressure now. Now we're back to gaining pressure, so. So still picking up speed, but I don't think we'd be picking up speed if we were going up a 1% slope. I think we'd be struggling. Now we're losing pressure again. Now we're on at 50%, we're on borderline. Every time you do something to the train, it actually affects it, so. Roll in here. Super enjoyable. Super, super, super enjoyable. Can't help with that whistle. Well, that was good. That was, hey, freezy, freezy. Whew. That was a great fun scenario to do. I enjoyed that. So we're going to have to do some more. We're definitely going to have to do some more steam as we go. Have to put a little bit of oomph into it. Yeah, it does. It does, doesn't it? The soot sitting on top. Did that just send us through the wrong one? It did. Hey, spin those wheels. Nah, there's no more switch ahead. Just go straight into those things. There we go. It failed us. Well, I'm not going to finish that off again. Yeah, it sent us in the wrong one. There was no more switches ahead. There was just stuff. It was just carriages up ahead, so that was interesting. And I couldn't reverse to change either because said I went through a red signal. So you'd think like this the thing about some of these scenarios is you go into one scenario, all the tracks are set for you, you just do your job. You go into another scenario, some tracks are set for you, other tracks aren't set for you. Some you've got to switch yourself, others you don't. It's just, and there's no clear guidance as to whether you do or not. So it just means, I guess, going into a yard or a siding or something like that, you need to probably just stop, take your time, look at the map as you go in to see whether you're going into the right area or not. Because that sent me straight in the wrong switch. So, but there you go. That's it, guys. I'm going to finish the stream here. I hope that you have enjoyed this stream. Had a bit of fun doing a little bit of playing, Doing a little bit of playing. I'm level 51 now, which is pretty cool. Favorite route is still underground, Bakerloo line. Thank you very much, Christina, for your modding prowess and your exclamation mark finger typing. Appreciate it very much. Thank you, everybody. It was good to see some people back as well. Shaz, Eagles, it was awesome to see you back again as well. I will see you guys, if not on Discord streaming, I will see you guys on Saturday night. Oh, I don't know what I'm going to do on Saturday night, but we'll figure it out. We will figure it out. But thanks, everybody, for watching. Enjoy, be safe, be happy. Bye.